Are you having the guy come pick up?
Is the
Oh, I have to call him.
this is Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
Do that as well.
Yosei.
Okay. Good morning again, Rabbi Shlomo Furst here. At Yeshiva Samanavshi. Here, our second shir this morning. Mishna Berura, Hilchos Rosh Hashana. We're in Tavkuf Pei Hey, Birkas Shofar.
Let's see. Kaf Kuf Pei Hey.
This brings us up to I think let's make a jump to Sif Hey. Tavkuf Pei Hey, Sif Hey.
Hold on. Hey, let's see. Hey. Oh, okay. Hey is all the way there. Okay.
Let's see. Mayor, if you'd like to begin, you can read if you like.
Okay. 1 second. Just want to get my bookmarks together here. Okay. So, Mishnah Hey. It says, let's see, Hanotel Sechar Litkoa Shofar Berosh Hashana O Kedei Lahit Paralel O Letargem B'Shabbatot V'Yamim Tovim Eino Ro'eh Me'oto Sechar Siman Bracha. Okay, so one who I guess is going to receive some sort of remuneration, sachar, payment, or whatever, to blow the shofar on Rosh Hashana. Okay. Or kedei lehipa, or I guess in order to pray.
I mean, you'll be the chazan for the tzibur.
Oh, the chazan. Okay, Oletargame b'Shabbatot, or to translate on Shabbos.
Yeah, that's like in our time. That's like the Baal to be like the Baal Kori for the Kriyas Torah.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's how it really is manifest in our times. They used to have a
Oh,
targum. They used to have they would have someone reading from the Sefer Torah, and then it would have someone saying the targum of that, so people would understand it in the language they knew. Actually, I think the Teimanim, still do that to this day, if not mistaken.
they might.
So some may not, maybe not all of them. Some may.
Okay. Eino roeh me'oto sachar siman bracha. Okay, so they will not see from it, I guess from this payment, a sign of bracha, blessing. Huh.
Right.
Okay.
So we'll have to see what that means. And okay, let's learn the Mishnah Berurah straight, and then we'll try and elaborate on this a bit.
Okay, let me just find it real quickly. Oh, it's hay. Okay, mitzvah no. Mitzvah Akipu Bekifufim. I'm trying to find that.
One sec.
I might not have the right. I don't have the right.
You're in the, you
Hey,
need
hold on.
You need Sifkat and Yud Tes.
Okay, I
And it's
see.
actually
Zion. 1 second, Yud Tet, huh? Oh, there it is. No wonder it's so small. Okay, so it says on Yud Tet, no roeh, he will not see. Ayin la'el b'siman shin vav seif hey uve Mishna Berura sham. Okay, so look in siman shin vav in sif hey.
Right.
I
So,
guess
so,
for an explanation.
right, that'll be most of the explanation. So really not too much explanation over here. So I'll just explain it a bit, on the outside. So because, um, both on, Yom Tov, for example, your Rosh Hashana and Shabbos, the person's not supposed to derive, um, benefit from working, meaning payment. You shouldn't receive payment for working on either Shabbos or Yom Tov. So therefore, this is the halacha that even if a person is going to be blowing shofar, being a shliach tzibur, a chazan, for these even on a regular Shabbos or, um, Yom Kippur, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, then therefore uh, it doesn't say it's usher, right? Right? If you take a look, it doesn't say it's usher. The note to scarlet Tkev Shofar Shalom Kadeli Spale or Targum Shabbos Yom Ein Roy's also Simon Barucha. Doesn't say it's asur, right?
Uh-huh.
So that's something which we really should have to look into it, because he's really, the Mishna, as he says, is sending us over to Shin Vav Sif Hey. Um, let me let me let me look that up. Shin Vav Sif Hey. 1 second. Right. So here in Hilchos Shabbos, uh, I'm not sure if you have nearby. If you have nearby a chelik gimel in the Mishnah Brewer, perhaps.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Halek Gimel. I bet. Dollar. Yeah, here's Gimel. So it's Shin, what was it? Shin Vav?
Shin Vav, right? Shin
I
Vav.
opened up right to it. We must have been here before. And which Mishnah are we in?
Sif Hey.
Sif Hay. Okay. So let's see. It says Asur Liskor Chazanim Ali Payel b'Shabbat. Okay, so it's forbidden to remunerate the Chazan to pray on Shabbat. The Yesh Mi Shemam Tir.
Oh,
But there are those who permit it. Oh
yeah,
wow.
they're interesting. So you have two opinions. You have two opinions here. Um,
What if the explanation is made that you're not paying me to do the activity on the day itself, but you're paying me to prepare. I'm going to spend, X number of hours blowing the shofar or practicing the davening with the proper nusach, etc. So pay me an hourly wage for those hours I'm spending. Would that be legitimate?
right. So that exactly that is one of the leniencies that we apply in this case. That the payment that he receives is not for the payment of what he's doing actually on Shabbos or on Rosh Hashanah, but he's really you're paying him for his time and his preparation, right? So you apply this also in terms of, like, you hire a caterer for a kiddush, right, or some other event on Shabbos, and so the caterer is going to be, his primary work is going to be on Shabbos, but nevertheless, there's preparation. He has to prepare food during the week. He has to prepare the tables and chairs other things, many preparations have to be made before Shabbos, and his other things after Shabbos which have to be done. So therefore, the leniency which is applied is that when you have an overlap of the time that's involved in the work that's being done is not exclusively on Shabbos, right? Then you can be more lenient and say that the payment is not for the actual work on Shabbos, but you're compensating him for his time and efforts that he's going into doing things which are necessary for the actual event or action that's taking place on Shabbos itself. Yeah, so that's exactly what they do in many cases. That's the practical way to circumvent this problem here. Just see. Yeah, there are a few Mishna Brewers. I don't know if you 2, 3 Mishna Brewers here. If we want, we could maybe it may be worthwhile. You have the Mishna Brewer there, Mayor and Lou. You could look in there, and starting with the Sivkat and Chav base.
Off bait. Okay, Litpel Shabbat. Okay, Mushum no tel Sechar Shabbat. Because that he took, I guess, payment on Shabbat.
Right, that's what's usher.
Right. Okay. Let's see. Kaf Gimel v'yesh mi shematir, but some say it's permitted. Sevira la divim kon mitzvah lo gazru rabbanan al sechar Shabbat bazeh. Okay, so let's see. Sevira, the reason for this, what is in place of a mitzvah, that the rabbis did not decree, I guess, getting remunerations on Shabbat for this. Okay, umikol makom, nevertheless, no roeh, siman bracha. Nevertheless, we see that it's a sign of a bracha.
So ain't a roya. Even nevertheless, even though he will,
Oh,
even though
no, it's not a sign of a bracha, right? Okay. V'chol zeh hu hadin liskor tokea. And with all this, the law of payment of a shofar blower, umikol makom asur liskor hachazan, and nevertheless it's forbidden to remunerate the chazan, o hatokea b'Shabbat b'yom tov gufa, or the blower on Shabbat or Yom Tov, which we don't even blow shofar on Shabbat.
right? I think this is a separate issue besides from the obviously you're not going to be paying him. We're not going to be paying him on Shabbos. But here, even to make the agreement, even if it's a verbal agreement, right? That would be usher to make a verbal agreement which would involve payment on Shabbos or Yom for the work done on Shabbos or Yom Tov. Meaning, you could, in fact, let's say for some reason you have a congregation and they got stuck in a pinch and they realize they don't have about the care. They don't have a shliach tzibur, so they can request from a person to do these things on Shabbos for them, but to actually enter into a formal, even verbal agreement, apparently, even a verbal agreement for these things that would involve payment, that would be usher. It has to be done on Erev Shabbos.
Very good. Okay.
Let's see.
Let's see.
No.
Hashana Kaf Daled. For the year, I guess. Perush Sheyit Palel Gam B'Yamot Hachol. Okay, so he also prays during the weekdays, leads davening, I guess. Umishalem Lo, and they pay him Lechodesh by the month. Ol Shavua B'vat Achad, or by week, one time. Oh, okay. So they're not specifically paying him for the action, just paying him stam, so to say. V'ayin b'achronim shekatvu shenohagim lahakel liskor l'Shabbat lechud. The Achronim, they write that it's appropriate to be lenient concerning the payment for Shabbat. Lichud is
Like just to-
specifically.
He's only really getting paid for the work on Shabbos, not rather doing it for paying for like a whole month, a whole year, and that'll include Shabbos as well.
Oh, okay. V'hachoshesh l'divrei ha'osrin lo yiktso b'techila. Choshesh, I forget what that is. It's Choshesh l'divrei osrim.
If you want to be concerned about the opinion that says it's usher, so another way to circumvent the isser is lo yikros betchila. Don't make up a specific sum of money.
Ah, okay. Umasha lokeach achar kach yesh lomar shehu derech matana. Okay, and what they gave to him afterwards, we call it a way of a
Yeah,
gift,
it'll
basically.
be right. It'll
It's
be
a
a-
matana.
He'll get a
Okay.
gift. He's not going to get a salary, but he'll give a gift.
Okay, umiyaledet bivadai muteret likach sechar Shabbat.
That's a
Umiyaledet.
midwife.
Oh, a midwife. Oh, okay. Certainly she is able to take remuneration for Shabbat on Shabbat, or for not on, but for Shabbat, whatever she
Right.
does on Shabbat.
Exactly right.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay, very good. I think that brings us to about our time. Yeah, perfect. Very good timing. Perfect timing.
Thank you, Rabbi. Shkoyach.
Yes.
Fine.
Look,
Thank you,
yeah,
Lou, and thank you there.
very
I'll
interesting. Very good.
you
Okay.
continue. Just make it. Let's say so. Tomorrow, let's say we just finished Tough Pei Hay. So I think we're going to go to